Croeso. I'm Liza, the Chief Executive of the Community Foundation in Wales. We've been really looking forward to today. It's exciting, special and unusual. To have such a broad mixture of people in one room dedicated to one cause is unusual and it's special. And thank you to the team of the Police and Crime Commission of South Wales for bringing us together and for asking the Community Foundation in Wales to work alongside you so that together we can walk alongside the charities we're supporting today so that they can walk alongside people who've been affected by or are victims of crime.
So in order to break the cycle of domestic abuse, we believe empowerment is key. Material Girls is a textiles recycling social enterprise providing educational, personal development and volunteering opportunities to women overcoming domestic abuse and other forms of disadvantage.
Since leaving the refuge, I've started volunteering with Material Girls, and now there's no looking back. I soon felt confident enough to start looking for work and gained employment at a local retail store, who were impressed with my Material Girls volunteering experience.
We are a specialist domestic and sexual violence agency within Cardiff that has been running for more than 40 years. But what we want to do is raise that awareness. We want to be looking at dealing with issues, dealing with medium risk victims of domestic abuse, which is a huge gap within all domestic and sexual violence services across the country, I believe. And in order to do that, what we're looking to do is create a post that can test and develop delivery options which can be replicated and expanded.
So we're applying to this fund for a post for a therapeutic creative worker who can work alongside our arts team with a range of young people and adults and that are referred to us by our partners in the Bridgend area, whether it's with Women's Aid, the CAMS team, HMP Park, the Seraph programme with Bernardo's. And we want to keep offering them and develop more safe and supportive places where they can enjoy and benefit from our creative alternative space that we offer them.
Our vision and overall aims through working collaboratively with other agencies is to ensure that any victim affected by abuse, injury, violation or under threat or unsafe can expect and be confident that they will receive a timely, appropriate, consistent, quality and sustained response where this right has been compromised or is under threat.
Most importantly, I think, for me and for this project, the experience of victims and survivors of abuse is really central to all that we do, and it's really the reason for our success. This project that we're talking about today is informed by and will be led by survivors, victims of domestic abuse, to help them achieve independence and freedom from abuse and to achieve real change.
We're a music charity, but we use music as the tool of engagement to engage with individuals to raise their confidence, their self-esteem. So it's not about the music, it's about using that as a way to engage with people.
Unity's been going for about 5 years, and it's a support organisation for people of the LGBT community. The current centre in High Street in Swansea has already outgrown itself. It's our second home, and more people use it, people we weren't expecting. The reason we'd like to expand our services is to get bigger premises to make this self-sustainable. We'd also like to give a private office space for the police presence and maybe increase it. They're in the middle of the community.
We're looking to increase confidence, assertiveness, healthy relationships with people in the future around domestic violence, but in terming it around the sexual violence concept, it is new. We're aiming to run a pilot in the Cardiff SARC to use with victims of sexual violence.
So we're here today to make a pitch for more funding for the Safer Wales Dean project. So all of our projects are for women, okay, except the Dean project, which is for men. So every day we see what men do to women, okay? Whereas the Dean project is different because it's designed just to work with men who experience domestic abuse.
So the mentoring enhances the long-term support for victims and reduces the impact on the frontline support services.
I'm also a mentor to a lady who was on a Get Fit mission. We walk 4 miles every Thursday. The day I was first introduced to her, she was so underconfident I didn't get any eye contact from her. The difference in her now, after 10 weeks, is wonderful to see. She even laughs at my silly jokes and is involved in so many groups and training courses. It's a job to pin her down.
It's a privilege to support this event, which brings together so many organisations and community members from across South Wales with a real concern for those things. And it's quite inspirational to listen to the contributions that are being made. So if our priority on supporting victims is to succeed, it's crucial for members of the public who've had direct experience of crime and antisocial behaviour to have the opportunity to tell us what works and what doesn't. So I'm therefore very pleased and would like to thank the people who've had that direct experience who are here today to help us decide where our money should be spent. Today is an opportunity to reflect on the collective efforts to improve support for victims and their families, and on the important challenge to all of us to work together to effectively support those affected by crime.